next episode of the Kramer Jackman Show, and today we have a full guest of people around me, as we have Mathew Jake, we also have Jack Brown, and we also have a few rookies along with us as Maur Rivers and Sully Richardson. But first off, guys, how you doing on this nice, lovely night?
I'm doing alright. How about you, man?
I mean, I can't complain.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've won and more tired than anything else, so.
I'm doing all right, man.
I'm doing fine.
Fighting with my puppy right now.
That's always fun, fighting with a little puppy.
Yeah.
But to get to things into this might help a few guys in here to possibly get on a team, hopefully sometime soon, depending on when free agency will officially start. But with Mathew and Jack, we have a few rookies in here. So, through your experience so far through the SFL, what is some advice you'd give to them coming on here, as the rookie showcase is coming up soon, and then the draft is some here in a month or so. So, starting with you, Mathew, any advice you'd give to them?
Always make sure you get your progressions in. It helps surround your team atmosphere a lot more as well. And just be nice to everybody in the league, honestly. Just, if your team loses a game, it's always about keeping a positive mentality with it. Hey, it was a close loss, there's always next week, Every team can win in the SFL, honestly.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Now, Jack, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, same sort of sentiment there. Unless, of course, Slyn ends up beating you out for most tackles in Season 11, in which case it's completely fair game, but that's specifically a me thing. But beyond that, what?
Completely understandable. I understand.
Yeah, you see, everyone understands my plight. But, yeah, no, I mean, just, be active. Keep yourself out there. I remember, essentially the first day I became a free agent, I probably had, 3 or 4 teams contact me at some point. Or if it wasn't the first day, then at least the first 48 hours. And that was because I had made myself known throughout the league, over these past 4 seasons now, and I'm entering my 5th. Oh man, I've been around here a long time.
So that makes you valuable to a team, as you've been around here, you've seen a lot of people come through. As I've only been here through a season, and I've still seen a lot of people come through. But going off with that, rookies, do you have any questions for us right now before we get more into the discussion topic? Anything?
Y'all pretty much covered it.
Okay, good. Anything, Sully?
Yeah, I just what I did, and I just immersed myself in the league or whatever. So basically the veterans and the GMs and whatnot, they kind of hooked me to the game. But I just say maybe for the future rookies, 'cause yeah, we're current rookies, but for the future rookies, man, the website is vital. Talking to people is vital. Reading articles is vital. I learned mostly everything about the league by listening to podcasts and reading. I mean, if you just hate reading, then it sucks for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I gained a lot of knowledge. So
yeah,
shoot, that's the best. I say that's one of the best ways. Talking to folk and reading, man. Just read until your brain just oozes out your ears.
Yeah, very true. But what was saying? I just be myself, man. I just be myself, during the game of football. That's it. And make friends.
Yeah, the best thing about this with SFL is that it's a huge community, and I like it. Everybody's nice to each other. I mean, there's always those ones people that are kind of like little hecklers, but hey, that's okay. There's always gonna be some of those. But with
one of them is in the podcast room right now.
So with as you guys are with you, Jack and Mathew, you're a free agent right now. What does that? I don't know what it takes to be a free agent because I just recently re-signed with Denver. I plan on staying with Denver until I don't know whenever. But Like, what is it? What type of leverage do you hold on with teams that when you have like contract negotiations?
Do you want to start this off?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Since I guess I have more, I guess, experience here. Yeah, no, I mean, kind of the thing is that kind of one of the fun things that's been with me throughout free agency because most of like the actual discussions within free agency happen between the time that like say you get cut, which most teams will do their cuts for next season, a few days after their final game. So that's the reason why you'll be seeing a lot of people become free agents, not after the championship game, but rather like after week 13 or after playoffs. I know that was the case with me, but it's kind of an interesting sort of battle that you play, especially like if a team like is already kind of hooked onto you and like they are already trying to like get you going with stuff. You hold a lot of power there, and you can kind of drag them along to do essentially whatever you want them to do. Obviously, at the end of the day, they can just pull out and start talking to another team. I remember that's what happened with the team I discussed. I was essentially a couple messages away from getting my contract and being able to get signed, but kind of like this whole game I've been playing where I have some fun, essentially just kind of talk teams that I know I'm not going to really go anywhere with. It kind of like that kind of bit me in the ass right there with this one team. I'm not going to mention who it is because my contract has not been released yet to the league or to the public.
Good choice.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, once that happens, I'll tell all great stories about my free agency times and all the great messages that I have received.
All right, now with you, Matthew.
So after my first season, actually, it was really interesting for me because I actually kind of fell out of the league and I got really busy with personal life. Now I'm ready to restart everything for me, and I used to play for Denver and all that, and I was really sad when I got released. But it kind of gave me this motivation that I had a fun time with Jeremy, especially. He's a very nice man,
Very
It's
nice,
all.
man. He's a complete dick.
Yeah.
Look, I had to sleep in the same room as that man for 3 nights at the convention last year. Okay, I know everything about him.
I love the guy.
But it just kind of pushed me out of the league a bit. But now I'm like ready to make my resurgence coming back as well, and just remake my name again in the SFL. Because I remember my best game ever, I had 2 sacks versus Alaska. So
That's nice.
well, we still lost the game because of course there was.
Anytime you're doing good, you personally doing good against Alaska, it's good.
Yeah, I could take that as a victory.
All right, now I'll start with you, Sully, since we had a one-on-one with Maur earlier. What team do you want to go, or do you want to be that first selection overall?
To be to be frank with you, and I don't know who the hell Frank is, but let's be him. Like it really doesn't matter to me, man. Like the way that I see it, like as long as I get selected by a team, like I know I don't want to be like selfish or anything like that, but I know kind of what I can bring to a team, to an organization. And I was so with the SFL, like I was so serious about like when I joined, I went ahead and I had to ask the missus, hey, I'm about to buy this game and this editor or whatever, happy wife, happy life or whatnot.
Yeah.
So
no, it makes sense.
I went ahead. Oh yeah. So I went ahead and bought the editor and bought the game, and I'm still kind of dabbling with it or whatnot, but like I just just doing research with watching the games, and I know what I can contribute.
So do you want to be more than just a player?
That's the plan.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, so like I mean that's because like watching the championship game, I kind of have
shout out to Denver on that one.
Yeah, like I was watching it, with bated breath, but just watching everything, it was like, okay, I kind of have an idea. The gears were turning. I was like, I kind of know what scheme I would want to run. if it came to like whatever team I was with or whatever, if I'm just a player, then hey, I'll just be a player and just bide my time. But
Yeah, no, makes
like
sense.
I said, yeah, I'm just being patient. Whatever position. That's why my name says WUN. Whatever you need. I don't care. I don't care if you need me to be the bodyguard for the mascot. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So
I need
it's
an assistant
wherever.
trainer for the yoga class I teach.
Oh, no doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt. I might have to get some extra stretching going in, but I can do it.
So Mur, you keep messaging me about places where like not places that you think you might go, but you want to go number 1 overall. Am I right or am I wrong on that one?
Oh man. To be honest, yes.
Oh man, hey, everybody wants to be number 1.
Yeah, because I gotta be like some of the highest prospect in the rookie board. Even though I'm not number 1 on the board, but I'm still at the top, regardless what people say about me.
Yeah, I like the confidence.
Yeah, I like it too. One of the things that I liked about the last podcast I had with Murr was the fact that he can bring the personality to a team, and that's like I guess that's something that I don't see. Like, of course, I don't see how other places go in their Discord chat channel, but some I guess they're not that active. But I know Denver, of course, is completely active. We talk constantly. It's not annoying, but it's very fun to see like what people are up to and stuff. But I feel like Murr is going to be able to bring that to a team.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Urge that dude right there. Me and him, we go back and forth all the time.
Oh, and I've noticed.
So, yeah. So
But
I mean, that's my dude right there, man. That's my dude. So like, the whole thing, like with me and I believe Aiden, like it was like with number 2, talking about you're doing a good job with number 2, and I basically was like, hey, I was tired of being number 1. Plus, I ate some spicy Cheetos, so I had to get off something. It don't matter to me. I don't care if I'm like number 1 or number 771, man. Long as when this rookie showcase comes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna. We really can't brag a lot because you're kind of at the will of the game and whatnot.
Yeah.
But we put in the work. Me and Maur, we put in the work. And we call ourselves the Buffet Boys.
The Buffet Boys.
Yes,
I mean, you guys are both defensive tackles and defensive ends that I've seen. So I mean, you guys are bringing the defense side. Imagine you two on the same team. Now that'd be something.
Talked about it. Yeah, we talked about that, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, continue on.
I was just saying, like, they're gonna have to bring some new formations, like 3 fullbacks in the backfield or something like that. I don't know. So, we're ready for whatever.
Right.
As I was gonna say, some crossovers might just be a tad bit too ambitious.
But I met Sully, like I know him for months, but we act like we know each other for years. Like he really took me on his rings, basically. So yeah,
I'm just and it's like in this and also in real life, because I know how it is in high school and playing, being a defensive tackle and whatnot, and having people come at you as far as colleges. So I just try to tell them from experience, what I know, and try to get them on the right path.
Mentoring and stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of things out there. A lot, women, peer pressure, women, money, women. So
More
yeah.
women.
Okay. But let me say something. But he really did that. He really mentored me. Like I never had. Like years ago, my father passed away. I had no male role model. Never. Ever since he passed away. Never in my years. So basically, he really like, you know,
He brought something to you.
yeah.
More like I got you. I got you.
Oh yeah, yeah, you got it.
Hey, that's respect right there. That's good.
Yeah, man.
I enjoyed that. Hey,
That's
some good discussions here on the Kramer Jackman Show. I like it.
no doubt.
I actually have some advice for you because I was a defensive tackle on Denver.
All
Just make sure when you go in the off season you don't eat too much. You can have your couple of snacks here and there, but you know it's gonna be harder to burn it off when when the season starts.
Yeah, just look at Bailey Baca throughout his entire season this past one. Wow.
Yeah. And make sure you keep the pot brownies to a minimum.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not in Denver.
That's our daily breakfast in Denver. So I don't know why you're talking.
Is your lunch magic shrooms, since those are apparently now legal?
I honestly didn't know they were actually legal or not legal.
There was apparently a recent referendum, and I can't remember if it's legal or not. I just remember that Jeremy was posting it in the off-topic channel because I'm pretty sure Jeremy only moved to Denver for the drugs.
Shout out to Jeremy.
Jeremy, hope you're getting fixed there, man.
Oh man. Hey, so Matthew, you're listed as an all athletic. So what is your primary position to do when you try to get signed by a team? Like, what do you want to do?
Honestly, just do whatever. Honestly, I've always decided that it's more important just building the team. So if the team needs this, then I will be a person for that.
All right, is that the same way how you are, Jack? I mean, you're a linebacker, but do you want to be anything else?
You're saying I'm just a linebacker here, kid?
You're the whole entire defense.
If I were to go up against you, okay, it would not be pretty for anybody.
Well, I don't think you'd be going up. Well, if you're going up against me, I'm going to kick it to the uprights. So, just
well, that's a completely different thing. But I mean, like, if we want to go like, here's the thing: going from Mexico City, I love Ramos and Matt to death. They're still some best friends in the league. Even Ray Bentley and some of the other guys who are a bit more active from the team. But it's like that team's pretty much set in how it's all structured. Recently they added on Steve Molinax as the offensive coordinator. But outside of that, it's pretty much always been just the Ramos and Matt team. Ramos as head coach, Matt as general manager, and they've essentially just kind of stayed in lockstep with each other throughout the past however many seasons. I think it's 6 or 7 now, if memory's not mistaken. But once you get beyond that, there's a lot of stuff out there now that I could really be getting into. Obviously, I want to continue social media since I control that for Mexico City, and now I for whatever team I go to next, I'm looking to take control of their social media and then turn them into the Wendy's of the SFL.
The Wendy's of the SFL.
Well, first of all, you don't hurt my boy Jackman. I'm his bodyguard. So well.
Oh, I ain't hurt nobody.
Okay. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. But look, trust me. If whatever team I get to, if 200 likes, let's see. Well, I don't know. I'll figure out something because they have 2 million thing for the spicy chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they're coming back too. Oh my goodness!
Wait,
you didn't hear that, man?
I've never had the spicy nuggets.
Oh man,
you did not
get out of here, Dan.
That's the
Get
thing.
out of here.
All right, so I worked at a Chick-fil-A for 3 years when I was just recently graduated from high school.
I can hear it in the accent.
And thanks. But I worked at Chick-fil-A once for 3 years, and they always kept asking for spicy nuggets. Never made it. I didn't think it'd be even that good. I might have to try the Wendy's spicy nuggets.
Oh,
I know the spicy chicken patties are great. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I had them from Chick-fil-A several times. There's a Chick-fil-A home from Michigan. There's a couple on like college campuses and on the campuses of medical centers. So I mean, they're not like full service Chick-fil-A's, but like
They're
they
like
have
expresses.
they have like the sandwiches, the nuggets, the lemonade, the basic stuff.
Oh,
But anyways, going back to what we were actually talking about here, once we get outside of that, I kind of want to start getting into coaching. I have APF. I just need to buy and download the editor, which it always seems to be changing place where you can actually download it every 2 seconds or so. Kind of annoying after a while.
So wait, do you, instead of just buying the actual game on the 360, do you actually have to download other stuff?
Yeah, because the base game itself does not allow for what we do.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, the base game it allows you for, I think it's only 10 players per team, if I'm serving me right. And the template is 2 golds, 3 silvers, and 5 bronze players. That's all you got. And you couldn't like move players up and down. You couldn't really add or subtract animations. There was no real stats control because there's no overalls or whatnot. In 2K, it's only gold, silver, bronze. That's kind of how they have determined to run things. Outside of, and obviously once you get into the editor, since apparently 2K it's been very easy to mod, relatively easy to mod for a console game, and then apparently also there was locked away like encrypted files, which included many NFL teams logos and unused player names.
Oh, really?
Which could have made the player pool a lot deeper, so that you wouldn't be having Jim Harbaugh starting at quarterback for your supposed all-pro team.
Go Blue.
Yeah, look, I'm a Michigan fan too here, man.
Always same. Oh yeah, there's not many of us around these parts of me on the Discord traveling around, but hey, go Blue.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we're going into the close of the podcast. Anything that you guys have on your mind that you just want to get out there? Anything? It could be some cheap heat you want to. I mean, I'm always that person trying to antagonize things. If you haven't listened to past podcasts, we have a little thing that we do to like calling somebody out. If there's someone that you want to call out, go for it. I mean, the floor is all yours, guys.
Slyn, I am better than you. It is now time to admit your inferiority to me. Okay? We have determined this many times over that I am 16th best. You are 18th best. It does not matter what happened with the Pro Bowl voting. That was interfered by Ultra Mega Lord space aliens from the planet Zoltron who cast all those votes for you. I
think my boy Mike Sawchuck's better than both y'all combined.
What did you say there?
I think my boy Mike Sawchuck's better than both y'all.
You want to go? Okay, scrap all like this Pro Bowl stuff. We're gonna have a Thunderdome involving Slyn, myself, and whatever plebeian y'all have in Denver. Okay?
oh.
My boy Mike.
This is what
he's gonna lead the league in tackles this coming year.
Okay,
this is what happens when you allow me to go into my chat persona in a podcast.
I love it.
Speaking of calling people out, I'm the best. I will be number 1 rookie prospect in the draft, hands down.
All right.
Now that's what we call a bold statement here, folks.
I love it. I love it. All right. What about you, Sully or Matthew?
Well, I love your enthusiasm. Like I said before, man. Anybody who can call on a post game show, SFL championship show, and censor himself from saying "holy boop," you know what I'm saying? And then Cam is all on you like a cheap suit. Hey, man, you got it. You got it, brother. I bow down to your altar. You, Maur Cheeseburger Rivers. You have
the next big thing.
St. Louis, OKC, Houston. Get this man a contract. He needs it ASAP.
The best in the world.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot my shot now. You get him, and whoever come and get me, I'm gonna be on these doggone quarterback or running backs like a hobo on a ham sandwich. Okay, like white on rice, like flies on. Hey, shut your mouth. I'm gonna be there. So I'm shooting my shot right now.
You want to shoot your shot now? You want to shoot your shot?
Hey, Mark, it's gonna be so many tackles. It's gonna be so many tackles, bro.
I'm here to break records. I'm here to break records. I'm here.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here. You remember Brad? What's the name? The dude off of WWE. He had a monster clothesline. It's gonna be heads
Bradshaw.
rolling. Bradshaw.
Okay, Sully, we're not bringing back that part of the XFL here.
Ah, dang it. Okay, well let's do the.
Pretty darn close at times.
Let's do the PG era. Let's do the PG era. Okay.
Holy
I would be Superman punching anybody who has the football.
This man be Roman Reigns.
I whip your heads off.
Well, look, if we're gonna go PG era WWE wrestlers, I'm gonna go all Sheamus. Everyone come in with like a giant mohawk and
with a broad kick and kick people in the face.
I will.
Yeah.
I would do Ed Spear style.
Oh no, you're the world's strongest man. All you need is
you got Mark Henry over here.
That's all you need.
Hey, look, I'm the world's strongest man. Okay, I can legally claim that.
Someone gonna get the kid.
I mean, you could be like Viscera and be the world's largest love machine.
Oh yeah,
that's big sexy now. Don't.
Beat him up, break his neck,
Oh
yeah, I forgot. We all pale in comparison to Alex Dominguez.
Yeah, big sexy.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. There's my real advice to you, Rooks. Acknowledge the fact that you will never be able to top Alex Dominguez. He is too powerful. Like some would say that, like, you know, Shaggy's the god if you're from January. But no, it's actually Alex Dominguez.
Was he three-time SFL champion, sack leader as well?
Something like that. But also, it's like, and he's only doing all that with like 1% of his power.
I'm just don't mark me down for sacks. Mark me down for the number of Achilles that I have hanging in my locker.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I want. Call me Kevin Durant breaker or whatever.
Oh,
I'm
man.
having Achilles
That's
tendon.
too soon for these.
Call me the next Arizona of the SFL.
Okay, look, this isn't 2011, and y'all aren't on the Saints here.
Wait. Arizona's on the round. What you think?
No, it's about Bounty Gate, man. Bounty Gate, brother.
Dang, I'm like, man, what I be eating, man? I be eating
Aaron Sharper, the hottest hitting safety in the league.
Hey, don't pay me money. Don't pay me money.
My knee.
Just pay me in T-bone steaks. That's all
Bro,
I want.
Pay me with double stacks.
Oh, hey Matthew, who do you?
This is not.
This is your time is now,
Whichever
Matthew.
team is signing me, you can pay me in whatever. I'll honestly even just take copies of really bad B films from like the 1950s.
All right, Matthew, the floor is yours now.
And I'm just here to prove that it's finally time for my redemption arc. You know, I don't watch a lot of anime, but I know people in the SFL do, especially Jeremy. So it's time for my redemption arc.
Block, guys.
Yeah, totally. How did I know that my mouse would end up there? Come on.
All right, so that will do it for this episode of this nice, fun, loving type of edition of the Kramer Jackman Show. Thank you, everybody, for joining me.
It's been fun.
Double stats.
Yeah, all of you guys are always welcome to come on the show once more, and anytime you want, just message me. I'm going to keep this chat open as well. But when in doubt, yoga it out. Have a good one.